자유천이고 숭고한 하늘빛깔 순결의 백합 선하고 빛난 정신 이어가도다. 고대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세태 평성대 길이 빛내세 평화천이고 순정의 기쁨이 땅 천년한 날에 영생의 이상향을 나타내도다. 고대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세태 평성대 길이 빛내세 통일천이고 사계절 휘날리는 천일국 깃발 천진 참부모님 소망하도다. 고대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세태 평성대 길이 빛내세 행복천이고.
Today is the 8th day of the 6th month in the 9th year of Channel Group, July 17, 2021. To begin our day, let's offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. 천진 참부모님께 경배. 바로 let us recite 가정맹세.
가정맹세 1. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본향 땅을 찾아 본연의 창조 이상인 지상천국과 천상천국을 창건할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 천주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 충신, 세계에서는 성인, 천주에서는 성자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 3. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 황족권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 창조 이상인 천주 대가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 매일 주체적 천상세계와 대상적 지상세계의 통일을 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진화할 것을 맹세하나이다. 6. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 천운을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 7. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심정 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 8. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대신앙, 절대사랑, 절대복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지상천국과 천상천국의 해방권과 석방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Good morning, leaders, brothers, and sisters. May I invite up Ms. Flordelisa Farias to lead us the opening prayer.
Please join me in prayer. To our dearest, loving Heavenly Parents and our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, thank you for this very beautiful day that you had given us. Thank you for the gift of life, true love, and true lineage that we had received through our true parents. We would like to offer to you our utmost sincerity for all the blessings you have showered upon us. Though we are not worthy enough to be called your sons and daughters, we come to you every day together with my dear brothers and sisters to offer to you our deepest gratitude and dedication to the mission you had given us alongside with our true parents, our true mother. Today, as we hear your words through our national leader, we pray that this could become our guide each day and practice it in our lives. May you guide, protect, and give good health and protection to him to keep on going each day. We would like to pray for our true mother's good health and protection, as well as our leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters, that we can become better each day and fulfill our portion of responsibilities. We invite your divine presence to guide us all throughout this day, starting on our morning devotion. Thank you once again for allowing us to gather as one family. And I would like to offer this prayer in behalf of my dear brothers and sisters, our leaders, elders, in the name of our true parents. And I would like to report to you this in our name as Blessed Central Couple of Chinilgup. Aju. Aju.
Let us now offer our individual prayer. Now let us offer our morning greetings. Good morning, Heavenly Parent. Good morning, true parents. Good morning, dear leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. Today is July 17, 2021, and I am pleased to welcome you all to our day 37 of the 40-day National Morning Devotion. I hope everybody's doing fine and healthy and ready to start another day. At this juncture, may I call on one of our core members of the IAYSP Palawan chapter, Mr. Ricky Carias, to start our Kundoke reading.
Good morning, brothers and sisters, and good morning to our leaders and all elders. Mother of Peace, a memoir by Hak Jahan Moon. Creating the road to one word. Continuation. I want everyone to be able to travel the International Peace Highway by car or even bicycle, from Cape Town to Santiago, from London to New York. I want taking a trip with your sweetheart through any country around the world to be as easy as visiting your hometown. One end of the highway will be the Cape of Good Hope of the southern tip of Africa. The other end will be Cape Horn at the southern tip of South America. It will cross the Bering Strait to link the African continent and Russia with the Americas. From the perspective of this highway, Korea will be the midpoint by heaven's grace, the birthplace of the true parents for whom humankind has long awaited will be at the very center. Many people question how we can accomplish such a formidable task. Yet, history shows that all great achievements have come amid difficulties. If it is the will of God, there must be a way. We already have the engineering prowess to construct a bridge tunnel complex expanding the Bering Strait. Concerning the cost, we need to put it in perspective compared to the money that the world is investing in the wars that do nothing but destroy nation and people. The cost of a bridge tunnel constructed for the sake of peace is insignificant. Nation and movements sacrifice lives and resources following the logic of power, a foolish and ineffective way to resolve perceived injustice or settle disputes. Our Heavenly Parent is showing as the path of true peace, as the book of Isaiah says. Now is the time to beat our swords into plowshares. I have mentioned the Peace Road project. It consists of events in which people of all ages and nationalities wearing Peace Road t-shirt and carrying a Peace Road flag ride bicycles or walk to show their support for our purpose. International Peace Highway, their path ends at local government centers where officials and social and religious leaders speak at rallies publicly, announcing their support for the initiative and stimulating publicity and local media. Leaders and citizens of many countries, including members of the International Association of Parliamentarians of Peace, have welcomed the Peace Road movement in 2015. People in more than 120 countries participated. Altogether, the Peace Riders that year symbolically traversed the world in 93 days. Bold love breaks an iron curtain. With the coming of the year 1990, people were feeling hopeful that the world might truly change. I would hear one person saying, "The term Cold War will soon no longer be heard," and another responding that maybe your hope, but the Soviet Union is holding on, and communism is regaining power in many countries. Peace cannot be so easily achieved. They would agree on one point: it would be easy. In the late 1980s, with American conservatism on the rise, that solidarity movement generating success in Poland, and glasnost and perestroika progressing in Russia, the world was entering an era of reconciliation, at least on a superficial level. But At the same time, Moscow-directed insurgencies were building momentum in Africa, Asia, and Central America. Moscow had succeeded in forcing the United States to pull out of Vietnam, allowing communism to run rampant there and in the killing fields of Cambodia. Marxists were still bent on their ambition to communize the entire world. At the time, my husband and I sponsored the World Media Association fact-finding tours, taking Western journalists to see firsthand the condition in the Soviet Union and another communist states, informing journalists with undisputable facts was an effective step toward ending the Cold War. Besides taking the blinders of these journalists' eyes, the tours generated positive relations with Russian media. In addition, we welcomed the teams from communist countries during the 1988 Seoul Olympics, serving them with Korean food and gifts of the foundation. My husband and I decided to go to Moscow to meet President Mikhail Gorbachev. 17 years earlier, on July 1, 1973, we had declared that one day we would march to Moscow as we fought to overthrow communism. We had envisioned holding a rally in Red Square, and in October that year, we announced this to our members. Most were enthusiastic to the prophecy, reminded some of the dream-like vision of Don Quixote. Sunburst, one of our church bands, turned our vision into a song, Red Square, with the immortal refrain, Must Go to Moscow. Aju. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Kuya Ricky. So now, let us move on to the sharing of 10 points of gratitude to be given by one of the full-time members here in Puerto Princesa City, Miss Marjorie Malvino. Let us give her a virtual round of applause.
Hello. Morning po. Narinig po ako.
Yes po.
Okay. Good morning, Chair Heavenly Parents, teacher parents. Good morning to all leaders, elders, and brothers and sisters. So I would like to share my 10 points of gratitude. First, I'm grateful to our Heavenly Parents for the protection and the life that we've given to us. And second, I am grateful also to our true parents for being a parents to us. And three, I'm grateful also to my spiritual mother, sometimes my physical mother, because of her na-meet ko tong movement. And four, I'm grateful din sa mga hardworking leader from national, sa walang sawang sumuporta sa ating lahat. And five, I'm really grateful din po sa my YSP family and also to the HTM family. And six, I am so grateful also that I've been come back to the training center. I appreciate this PPC Center, Puerto Princesa Training Center as my second home also. And seven, I am so grateful to our Palawa and Mimaropa leader and to my BFD supporter sa walang sawang sumuporta din po sa amin dito. And also number 7, to my family and relatives, support nila sa akin sa training ko. They are always been there for me. And 8, to all, I appreciate also to all mobilizer and to all HTM coordinator. And 9, I appreciate din yung mga people that we meet in the field. And 10, I appreciate din yung gadget na ginagamit namin dito, especially laking tulong din po and tulong din po sa office work and all my studies. And that's all. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Ate Marge. What an amazing reflection, and those were truly the points that we must be grateful for each and every day. So thank you very much ulit, Ate Marge. So of course, we have an offering song prepared for us this morning to be offered by another full-time member here, Please welcome Miss Sheena Francisco for her rendition of a song entitled You Needed Me by Anne Murray.
You cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you. I could believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. And I'll never leave. Why should I leave? Be a fool. 'Cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend, you gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, I needed you, I needed you.
Yes, thank you very much, Ate Sheena, for your very beautiful offering song. So, all right, we'll now be receiving our internal guidance for this morning. Please help me to warmly welcome with a thunderous applause our dearest national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halo.
Thank you very much, our sister Irie. I would like to greet first our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Good morning to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. To all our leaders, blessed central families, our Chango families, beloved brothers and sisters, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. And thank you so much once again for joining today's morning devotion. Thank you to our IAYSP Palawan chapter family for hosting today's morning devotion. And thank you for that inspiring offering song, and also the 10 points of gratitude offered to us by our sisters, Sister Marjorie. So yeah, today is actually a very special day. I would like to also greet our Vice National Leader, Vice President. Today I would like to greet our Regional Vice President, Dr. Julius Malikdem. A very happy birthday to our Julius. Today is his birthday. So after our Hunduke, we're going to have a short program for him. And so we are really grateful for today's that we could come together. And also this time we are having the 3-day pastoral conference with all our regional leaders and center leaders, some religious leaders also who are joining us for this 3-day pastoral conference that will be concluding tomorrow. So yesterday we had the first day with the presentations and lecture of Archbishop Soria. So today, this morning, we're going to have the second part, and also this afternoon, we are going to have the Chanbo event. So we are really busy this weekend. Also, these are really sign of Heavenly Parents' love and grace for all of us. So today, I would like to share with you today I would like to continue with this topic entitled Blessed Families and the Future of Channel Group. And so yesterday also, it's very inspiring to listen from the testimonies of our second generation from Cavite. So really, very bright future is really waiting for all of us. Our second generation, third generation, our young brothers and sisters are now really understanding deeply their role as true parents, children. They are truly the future. So let us continue in this topic. Our true mother said, "Now everything depends on how you fulfill your responsibility." All blessed families have heard Father's words on how to move forward. Now everything depends on how you fulfill your responsibility. If you fulfill your responsibility, then your tribes and descendants will live in a free and happy world. You must prepare the environment. How you create the environment surrounding you during the remaining years of your life will determine the path to advance national restoration and world restoration. So, True Mother is again reminding us today that now everything depends on how we fulfill our responsibility. All of us, all Basanta families have heard already Father's words on how to move forward. True parents have given us all the guidance we need in order for us to march forward and overcome any situation. So it is now really time for us to accomplish our responsibility. Mother said, if you fulfill your responsibility, then your tribes and descendants will live in a free and happy world. So the happiness of our descendants depends on us, right? The happiness of our tribe. That's why we are truly historical people, right? And then the historical mission that we have should be absolutely, absolutely be accomplished. No one should really fail on this mission and this responsibility, right? The happiness and the happiness of our descendants depends on us. So Mother said, you must prepare the environment. How you create the environment surrounding you during the remaining years of your life will determine the path to advance national restoration and world restoration. So also what we are doing, this is not just only for us, this is not only for our descendants. But Mother said, how you create the environment during the remaining years of your life will determine the path to advance national restoration and world restoration. That's why what we are doing now is connected. What we are doing is actually for the restoration of our nation and for the restoration of the world. That's how important our responsibility is. That's why no matter what, we all need to be victorious. We all need to fulfill our responsibility without fail. Aju? Mother said, a new era has opened. Do not just chew over these words, for now is the time to give shape to your faith through your actions. A new era has opened. The words spoken by Father must be made into reality in your surroundings and your families, so that your descendants will have less indemnity to pay. If the responsibility is not fulfilled, it is natural that indemnity must be paid. So really, we are now living in a completely new era. Mother said already, new era has opened. So every day we are learning the word. We are doing hunduke every day. So Mother said, do not just chew over these words. For now is the time to give shape to your faith through your action. And this time I'm really happy to listen from Blessed Families. Last night also I had a meeting with our Blessed Families from Region 11 from Davao area. I'm really happy to listen from, their sharing. Also through our morning devotion, we are reminded with the word of our true parents through the hunduke that we are doing continuously in the morning, in the evening. So really how important the word is. So Mother today is reminding us, do not just chew over these words. For now is the time to give shape to your faith through your actions. So this time we have to, already we are about to complete 160 days of morning devotion. And also at the same time we are doing evening devotion. Somehow this time we have to, observe how much we are also, improving, especially living our life, fulfilling what we need to fulfill. Sabi ni True Mother, this is now the time that not only, chewing these words that we are, listening every day, but this is now the time to give shape to our faith through our actions. Dapat something is really changing and evolving in our life, right? We start to take responsibility, even pakonti-konti lang. But somehow, it should transform and change us. So sabi ni True Mother, not only we listen these words, we just chew these words, but this is now the time to put these words into action. This is what True Mother is saying. That's why truly the word of true parents, the divine principle, and the teachings of true parents can transform us, right? So we are reminded, and then we started to move. We started to take action, right? This what should be our attitude, especially in this new era that true parents have opened for us. Aju? So the words spoken by Father must be made into reality, Mother said, in your surroundings and your families, so that your descendants will have less indemnity to pay. So really, we are always thinking about the future, our descendants, the future generations. If we cannot fulfill our responsibility, what Mother said, if the responsibility is not fulfilled, it is natural that indemnity must be paid. So if we fail in our responsibility, naturally, it will be passed down to our descendants. They will going to pay indemnity. They will going to pay and fulfill what we did not fulfill. That's why we don't want to leave anything anymore to our descendants that will going to make their life more difficult. What we wanted is for them to have an easier life, a brighter future. This is what all we wanted. Aju? That's why no matter what. So as we are studying, learning every day, these words of true parents, we have to really put into action, even, slowly. We have to change, we have to transform, we have to take responsibility. Aju, so that our descendants can live well. So we have to really complete everything. We don't need to leave any, burden to them, but we have to really prepare the environment for them to live well. Aju? Mother said everybody should strive to live according to the word. You have your personal life and your lives as individual blessed families. True parents cannot get involved in all of that. True parents have shown you the example, so you must follow it. Everybody should strive to live according to the word. So, our true parents cannot penetrate even until, our very personal life. Kasi nga, we have to take responsibility on our own. Hindi pwedeng lahat na i-check, lahat i-guide tayo from, step by step. Sabi ni True Mother dito, you have your personal life and your lives as individual plus families. True parents cannot get involved in all of that. So, meaning what Mother is saying, we have to really take responsibility in our own life as the central families. True parents cannot involve in our, even personal life anymore and really guide each one of us, right? Kaya nga pag naging blessed na tayo is we started to pray in our names. We started to really take full responsibility on our own, right? That's why this is really important. So mother is saying, true parents have shown you the example. So you must follow it. Already true parents have shown us. Already, ang kailangan na lang natin gawin, maging perfect, someone that really perfectly obey and follow. Kasi nandyan na po yan, na-set up na yan ni true parents. So mother said now, everybody should strive to live according to the word. That's why the word, we have to keep this. This should be our priority sa buhay natin. That's why we cannot be, separated with the word. That's why every day we are, being reminded. If we put this, in our mind down to our heart, then this become parts of our life. We can be able to live by it. Then we are sure to live our life in accordance to heavenly parents and true parents' will, as the central families especially. Aju, that's why true parents have given us everything. We just need to follow and obey absolutely and truly live in accordance to the word every day of our lives. Mother said, I hope that you will all be wise. Mother said, some miserable people distort the word and live self-centered lives. I hope that you will all be wise. I am preparing everything so that you can go on the express way of a perfectly established tradition. If you can just fulfill the responsibilities given you, there is no doubt that a free, peaceful, and united world that attends the heavenly parent will be achieved. Kaya nga, really nakadepende talaga sa ating responsibility. Sabi ni True Mother, if you can just fulfill the responsibilities given you, there is no doubt that a free, peaceful, and united world that attends the heavenly parent will be achieved. Aju, that's why sabi ni True Mother, we need to be all wise people. So, also Father is mentioning, sino ang mga wise na tao, those who are, sacrificing their own happiness for the happiness of the whole. Ibig sabihin, we need to really become people who always think for the greater good, always willing to sacrifice, really willing to deny ourselves for the sake of the happiness of the whole. So this is a wise person. We can sacrifice our, immediate happiness, right? For later on, for the eternal happiness that we can have. But many people, they sacrifice, eternal happiness just for the sake of immediate happiness. This is fallen human beings, right? Kaya nga, sabi ni True Mother, I am preparing everything so that you can go on the express way of a perfectly established tradition. Truly amazing, our true parents, our True Mother. Now on earth, True Father in the spiritual world, how much they are setting up everything for us, for the next generation. Sabi ni True Mother is creating an expressway. Ibig sabihin para mapabilis. Di ba pag nasa expressway po tayo, ang bilis lang ng biyahe compared sa local na road kapag yun ang dinadaanan natin. True Mother wanted to, prepare everything. Ngayon nakita na natin with the foundations, the sacrifices of our true parents, our True Mother now, everything became, like the way is already paved for us. Already madali na lang yung course na dinadaanan natin because of the sacrifices of our true parents. Aju, that's why the only key now is how each one of us, the central families, brothers and sisters, fulfill our responsibility. Then for sure, there's no doubt, True Mother said, that a free, peaceful, and united world that attends the heavenly parent will be achieved. Aju? Mother said, during your short life, you have to always think how to become one with true parents. During your short life, you must always think, how can I achieve oneness in heart, oneness in body, and oneness in thought with true parents? If you live a life of practicing this, then not only you, but also your descendants will receive many blessings. There is no parent who wants to pass on 30% of their indemnity to their beloved children and descendants because they could fulfill only 70%. That's why really, what we have to strive for is to fulfill our responsibility 100%. So sinasabi ni True Mother dito, if only we fulfill 70%, then we leave the other 30% to our descendants. Additional burden for them. Right? So sabi ni Mother, there's no parent who wants to pass on 30% of their indemnity to their beloved children and descendants because 70% lang yung na-accomplish nila. When I listen from our blessed families, despite the difficulties na na-experience natin ngayon, in their hearts is always how to contribute, how to support our True Mother, how to support our true parents. Kaya nga sabi ni True Mother, in our short life daw, dapat ano talaga yung pinaka-priority natin? What should we focusing on? What should we be focusing on? Sabi ni True Mother dito, you must always think, how can I achieve oneness in heart, oneness in body, and oneness in thought with true parents? What is in True Mother's heart? What is in True Father's heart? And then how much they are, oneness in body, really putting everything into action. How can we also put everything into action in our life as our true parents? And then oneness in thought. What is True Mother thinking every day, every moment? So sabi ni True Mother, in our short life on earth, how many years we still, now, some of us are in their 30s, like me, some are in their 20s, some are in their 40s, some are in their 50s or 60s, 70s. So how long, in this short remaining period in our life? So we have to focus on, we have to always think, how can I achieve oneness in heart? How can I really become one in heart with true parents? Oneness in body and oneness in thought, in mind, right? So this is what should all of us be focusing on. Not only those who are, in their 60s, in their 70s, in their 50s. But actually, our life is short. And then we don't know. That's the most important thing doon. Hindi natin alam. We cannot say, I'm just 30. Or you are just 40. You are just 20. You cannot say that, right? Only Heavenly Parents and True Parents knows. Only Heavenly Parents, right? That's why in this short life, True Mother said, our focus should be, how can we become one in heart, in body, in mind with our true parents? Aju? So with this kind of focus, for sure, we will accomplish our responsibility. We cannot leave anything unfinished for our descendants. Aju? Then our descendants can live well. Aju? This is truly important in our life as we are given only short life on earth. And then we don't know how long we will all live here. Aju? True Mother said the world has no choice but to gradually become one. So the world has no choice but to gradually become one. We are the only ones who can properly educate the people of the world. Father established the ambassadors for peace, the Peace Kingdom Corps, and the Peace Kingdom Police. The Peace Kingdom Corps and the Peace Kingdom Police will bring order to this world of disarray and confusion. They will fight not with weapons, but with the word. So actually, who are these, ambassador for peace, and then the Peace Kingdom Corps? So we have also the VIPs, True Parents, established. But basically, these are us. We are the heavenly soldiers. We are the ones who will going to, to bring about order to this world of confusion, right? So Mother said, we will going to fight not with weapons, but with the word. So this is our most, the strongest weapon that any army can have, the word of Heavenly Parent, the divine principle. This cannot be compared to even nuclear weapons, right? So we have the greatest weapon in this world. And then the weapon that we have is not to destroy, not to end life, but to reconstruct and then to give life. This is the weapon that we have. We have the most powerful weapon in the world. So when I listen from our elders, how much they testify about the divine principle. Really, the divine principle that we have, the teachings of True Parents, this is the greatest, the most powerful weapon in the world, both in the physical and the spiritual world. So we have this weapon. Countries, they are developing nuclear weapons, nuclear armament, lahat ng mga pinakamalalakas na, weapons to destroy actually. But we have given the most powerful weapon that can, bring peace to this world, that can, eliminate confusion, that can bring order to this world, and then can give life to all people, to humanity. This is truly the greatest weapon that we have, right? Really amazing. So sabi ni True Mother, the world has no choice but to gradually become one. Really, just in the matter of time, and then just, in the matter of how we fulfill our responsibility. For sure, Mother said, the world has no choice but to gradually become one. But kung kailan yun mangyayari, nakadepende yun sa atin. But for sure, the world has no choice. It will become one. In our generation, might be, if we all fulfill our responsibility. Or the next generation, if not. But True Mother determined already. That's why tayo rin, we have to determine in True Mother's lifetime. Right? We are still, very young dito. That's why we can do this in our lifetime, especially together with our beloved True Mother, this time in her lifetime. Aju, we have the greatest weapon. So we have to use this to transform lives of people, to give life to people, and really to settle this world, and really build a world of peace. Aju, truly amazing. Truly the greatest blessing we have received. Mother said, all of you need to offer many prayer conditions. So all of you need to offer many prayer conditions. The blessed families and providential organizations must unite as one and make sure that heaven's words, true parents' words, do not fall on stony ground, but instead bear fruit. This is the responsibility of you who are living on earth today. And that's why, still, we have to continue to offer conditions, especially prayer, lalo na ngayong nagkaroon ng pandemic. Actually, we are all really grateful, right? We have, longer time, we have more time to offer conditions. Many are also now doing conditions, I know. We can, our united prayer every day. We wake up early in the morning to pray. And then also before, we stay late until night. And then before going to bed, also we pray. So we have to offer more conditions. Sabi ni True Mother, lalo na ngayong time na to. Also, if we, all of us, unite in mind and heart with our true parents, and then we offer our, heart of longing, our, condition, we can really move the spiritual world, right? Mother saying the blessed families and providential organizations must unite as one and make sure that heaven's words, true parents' words, do not fall on stony ground, but instead bear fruit. This is the responsibility of you who are living on earth today. That's why this is now the time. Sabi nga, this is now the harvest season. The golden age, right? This is now the harvest time. So what we need to do now is just to harvest. Already everything has been planted. Already everything has grown. Ito na yung time for us to harvest. Right? The investment and the sacrifices. So this is now our responsibility to really bear fruit. Really and really harvest this fruit. So sabi ni True Mother dito, make sure that, all organizations, lahat, must unite as one and make sure that heaven's words, true parents' words, do not fall on stony ground, but instead bear fruit. Right? Then we can really bring people through these words of true parents continuously until this world can be transformed and everyone can attend our Heavenly Parent and true parents and really can receive the blessing. Aju? So this is the responsibility of us who are living on earth today. Aju? So let's really offer more conditions. Right? So this is now really the right time. We have to really move the spiritual world. By our own power, we cannot move. We cannot really bring victory by our own power. We really need the entire spiritual world, the Heavenly Parent, to come down. Our ancestors to come down and work together with us. Aju, then really the providence can be completed in our time, in the time of our True Mother. So Mother said, this vision is now becoming a reality. True parents' vision of one family under God. In other words, the fact that we are all God's children is at the core of the initiatives we carried out, based on the unification of the North and South American regions. We dedicated all our efforts and the numerous peace organizations that we founded over many years entirely to the fulfillment of that vision. By the grace of God, this vision is now becoming a reality. Really, the investment of our true parents, their sacrifices, really they have given their entire life. Now we can see now the fruit. This vision of our true parents. Mother said, by the grace of God, this vision is now becoming a reality. So when we evaluate our movement now, really, we cannot imagine what kind of foundation we have now. Truly, with no doubt, really true parents, they are really the ones that was chosen by Heavenly Parent. They are truly the embodiment of God. If God is not with them, they cannot do these things. That's why, sabi nga ni True Mother, we have to tell the world the achievement of true parents. We have to show the world the achievement of our true parents. Then whoever will going to learn and know these achievements of true parents will surely be, be moved and will be amazed and really accept true parents in their life. Aju? And then really now we can see the fruits, the vision of our true parents of really building one family. Kingdom of heaven is now becoming a reality. Aju? Aju. So that's why, in other words, Mother said, the fact that we are all God's children is at the core of the initiatives we carried out based on the unification of North and South American regions. So True Mother true parents have worked in all continents, really trying to bring, everything together. So True Parents dedicated all their efforts, numerous peace organizations that they have founded for over many years, many decades, to entirely, fulfill this vision of building one family under God, creating really a peaceful world for all humanity. Argue that that humanity can attend Heavenly Parent. Heavenly Parent and humanity can become one, as we are God's children. Heavenly Parent is our parent. Aju, that's why this vision of true parents is now becoming a reality. We are now in the completion time. Aju, how really fortunate people we are. We could live in this time. Aju, so without hesitation, we have to invest everything. Every day we have to invest more and more, supporting our true mother. One day, everything can be completed. Aju? So Mother said, this is God's cherished hope and the desire of humankind. This new flower of hope must blossom and bear fruit here in South America as well. All the people on this great continent have dreamt of a new world where they can live freely and peacefully in nature, become one family that attends God as their parent, and live in happiness. This ideal has been God's cherished hope and the desire of humankind throughout the ages. So as we know, true parents invested, also so much in South America, building a model, a community, really taking care of the environment. Really, also our members have invested so much there. So that kind of environment ideal, that is the cherished hope, sabi ni Mother dito, of our Heavenly Parent, and the desire of humankind throughout the ages. Really, true parents really setting up everything. Also I'm really inspired to see our young generations, mga second generation natin, who are really doing their best with their, God-given talents, right? Yung iba sa kanila ngayon, they are really studying very hard. Meron na tayo later on, may doctor, even in the Philippines. So, meron din tayo sa may, in all fields, ngayon, ang mga second generation natin. We have in the military also second generation, even in America. So, lahat ng fields na. And then all the talents ng mga second generation natin. In the Philippines, we have many second generation who are also very good in music. Really amazing, right? So, lahat ng talents are given to our second generations when they nurture that. Lahat yan, we really, true mother is really nurturing our future generations. Really to build a beautiful world for the next generations to come. Aju, so everything true parents have invested in all fields. So even, in many places talaga, true parents have invested. In South America, in Jardim, right? True parents have invested so much doon. So true parents really wanted to see the ideal, right? Because this is the cherished hope of our Heavenly Parent and then the desire of human beings throughout the ages. Aju, so now everything is now coming to fruition. So the investment of true parents is now really bearing fruit. So that's why tayo ngayon na mga nabubuhay this time, during this time of our true parents, true mother on earth, true father in the spiritual world, we are living in the most precious time in human history. So this is now the time for us to really harvest and really settle everything with our beloved true mother on earth. Aju? So mother said, heavenly fortune is now gathering in these continents. So I believe that the challenge to make this dream a reality is a great one. The entire world is suffering due to everything from climate change and poverty to geopolitical tension and conflict. North and South America also face difficult problems of their own in different respects. Nevertheless, North and South America have enormous potential to build a new world. Heavenly fortune is now gathering in these continents. All eyes are focusing on South America. Ladies and gentlemen, you must open your ears and listen to the heavenly calling. You must open your closed ears. So in 2014, this speech was given. Mother is talking about South America. Really, there's a great potential, sabi ni True Mother doon. The whole world is now focusing doon. But also some speeches ni True Mother, she's also talking about Asia. And then also when we learn about the providence, heavenly fortune in the speeches of True Parents, also True Mother, that heavenly fortune came to the Pacific Rim, right? And then now True Mother is really focusing in Asia, especially in the unification of North and South Korea. So really, True Parents have gone to all the continents, looking for the most potential places. But ultimately, we all come down to the North and South Korea, right? This is the center. This should be the center. So now True Mother this year is really focusing, until 2022 election. The election in Korea next year is truly, truly important for the completion of God's providence. That's why True Mother now is investing everything. So in 2014, True Mother wants also talking about us, the South American continent, right? So True Mother is really, heavenly parent is really, bringing the fortune. So that's why tayo rin, what is our role, our nation as the second daughter nation, especially we are in the most, important continent now, where the Korean Peninsula is located. So we have something to contribute, really, our nation, especially as a second daughter nation that was blessed by True Parents. Aju, that's why heavenly fortune actually is given to us. So we have to really make this bear fruit based on fulfilling how we fulfill our responsibilities as blessed central families, as brothers and sisters. Aju, Aju. So let's really unite together as one. And without fail, we have to fulfill our responsibility and really complete everything in our lifetime also together with our beloved True Mother, so that we cannot leave anything, any burden to our descendants. But our descendants can live well, then they can be happy, and then they can be proud of us. Aju, as their ancestor, people who have lived and worked and sacrificed together with our beloved True Parents. There is no greater accomplishment than this if we fulfill our responsibility in the time of our True Parents. Aju, that's why despite the challenges and difficulties we are facing now, we have to march forward with even greater determination each day as blessed central families, as people who have entrusted this heavenly mission by God, by True Parents. All of us are meant to be victorious. Aju? So let's really offer our gratitude to Heavenly Parents and True Parents for giving us the great opportunity to really take this role in this most opportune time all throughout human history. Aju? So let's really offer our gratitude to Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Thank you once again to all our leaders, blessed central families, and brothers and sisters. Let's have a great and victorious day today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sir L.A., for that very insightful and soulful message for today. Yes, we really have to think of every day how we could be in oneness with our Heavenly Parents and True Parents, and of course, fulfill our responsibilities. So, ayan, thank you very much. Let us now proceed to our reflection giving. Our first reflector for today is our program head from IAYSP Palawan. Let us give our warm welcome to Mr. Harold Lagrosa.
Good morning, our Heavenly Parent and our victorious Prince of Heaven, Earth, and all humankind. And good morning to all our leaders, so especially to our national leader. Thank you so much, sir, for your morning guidance again. And I would like to greet also our Vice President of our Regional Asia Pacific, Sir Julius Maligdem. Happy birthday po. And good morning at the same time, and to all the leaders here in the Philippines and every province here in the Philippines. So our brothers and sisters, good morning. So wow, it's really a wonderful topic again in this morning guidance. So the part three, the blessed families in the future of Chunulgo. So I'm really reflecting so much as a first generation since I'm one of the fruit of our heavenly tribal Messiah here in Palawan. So I'm truly grateful to my family who really received the blessing. At the same time, of course, I'm really grateful to the leader who initiate this kind of program. So until we being witnessed by the people of or our leader here. So I'm really reflecting this time on how I really do my mission and responsibility as a young people here in Palawan. So our leader always emphasizing how we can really think globally on how we can really support, especially this time our True Mother. So as we can understand, True Mother is really doing the mission, and of course here in the Philippines, our national leader everyday conditions in Chonsong and really doing the mission. So I'm really thinking as a youth how I really support in this kind of move in this kind of time, and at this point how I really offer my devotion at the same time. So as learning the divine principle or the words that we are always receiving, so it's really always touching in our heart on how we really offer ourselves to really do our mission that really center and align on the right principle or in the right align in the right situation. So like our national leader emphasizing this time that everything is depends on how we fulfill our responsibility. So even though we always receive the words, so even though our leaders is always there always guiding us, but if in ourself we cannot do or something that we are like not doing the mission or not substantializing the word that we are always receiving, so we just like nothing or useless. So that's why we are the director of our own self, but we must center on the right principle. So that's I'm really grateful, and I'm sure that I'm not only one who really great and thankful for this kind of situation. I'm sure that all of the people who are being witnessed, all or the young people this time that receiving this kind of mission is have the heart, the eagerness to really do the mission and do and really fulfill and offer ourselves that can really center on what true mother wants for us or our true father and of course our heavenly parent. So one thing is, of course, as a youth, we cannot really deny the fact that we are being sometimes um, distracted by this kind of outside world, something like that. So many distraction always comes in our life or in our self. So sometimes we are in the point that we feel difficulties, but through the help of the guidance of the word, so our everyday morning devotion. So this time I'm really reflecting, so I'm also one of the full time here in Palawan. So before, so my faith is just like I cannot say that my faith is very strong, so but through the guidance always, so every morning devotion and evening devotion, and plus our leader here is always reflecting so much. And this time if we have gathering in our closing, every closing, so every brothers and sisters, we are really sharing our heart and we build this kind of connection that we can lift up everybody. So this is the very good, like something that amazing experience in our life as a young people, that we can really experience this. That's why I'm really always sharing to our leader that this kind of experience, if I cannot, I'm not here, so I will never experience this kind of point. So that's why I'm really grateful and thankful. But those kind of great gratitude or gratefulness that I have, behind that I also have something that determinations on how I really do my mission and align myself centering on the right perspective or in the right principle. So I personally want to say thank you to our true parents who really giving the words for us, and at the same time to all the leader who emphasizing the words. So as we can understand that even in the Bible, already the verse is there, but sometimes the the one who explained that is something is very not aligned in the right word, something like that. But this time I'm really realizing that this is the reality, this is the truth that we need to really align ourselves, or we need to understand, or we need to follow. So, and also personally, I want to say thank you also to all the leader, not only in the national, but of course all the central figure who are always being the representative or true parents in every center. And I want to say thank you also to my family, to my parents who are always supporting me. So this kind of mission. So sometimes I'm really realizing that my parents is really doing their mission also in the part of Heavenly Tribal Messiah. So as a youth, so how I can also support them. So that's why I have no reason to do nothing, something like that. So that's why this is a good opportunity, and this is a good privilege for us, and a good opportunity on how we can really express ourselves, and to discover many things, and at the same time to explore. And that exploration, we can really center it to our heavenly parent and true parents. So like what our national leader said, that our life sometimes, this is our physical life is very short, so that's why we have to always think on how to become one with our true parents. So this is a very good opportunity for us. And as this time I'm also studying, and this kind of point, before, my leader is always saying that you need to, even though you are in the study, you need to also to do full time, something like you need to do mission. And before, I'm really thinking on how I can really do this, something like that, on how, because sometimes I'm really thinking about my own desire, on thinking myself. But through this kind of guidance, I'm really I feel this time that it's not so much difficult because of the support also. So this is the family that we are always looking, and this is the things that I'm really grateful for also. So I think that's all, and thank you so much, po.
Yes, thank you very much, Paul Herald, for your heartfelt reflection. For now, I want to invite up our second gen here in Palawan. Let us welcome Miss Jinyang Leti Mukubu.
Hello, good morning. Hello po, good morning.
Hello,
Hello? Hello, can you hear me po?
we can hear you, po.
Okay. So, good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning, Sir LA. Um,
We can hear you, ate. Can you please plug, plug off po yung earphones?
hello, can you hear me po? Hello po.
Okay po. Please louder. Please make your voice louder. Hello po.
Hello po, good
Okay po.
morning.
Good morning, Ate Jinyang.
So, technical problem 101. So, can you hear me po? Okay, so,
Yes.
good morning again, brothers and sisters, mga titos, titas, Sir LA, and then happy birthday po, Tito Julius. So for my reflection for today about the blessed families and the future of Channel Cook. Um, so as a second gen, I've really never embraced the title of being a second generation, or appreciate that I am a second generation as I was growing up. But like after undergoing through the missions and fully understanding and experiencing God's heart through the mission at some point, that's where I got to really understand uh, the responsibility of me being a second gen, and um, the responsibility that I have, and then that lays behind it. Of course, I grew up in a family that's very traditionally aligned. So like conditions is a mass, hundoke, all sorts of traditions that we're doing in the center is always present in our house. So as I said, as growing up, I really never had that kind of faith that I could say I could be proud of. But as seeing now that True Mother is emphasizing, as this is a new era, it really is a big tableau right now for us second generations to move and really show to God and to Heavenly Parent that like it's really our time, or it's our responsibilities to really stand out and take the lead. And right now, of course, I wouldn't say that I'm really actually, how do you say it, like uh fully being like responsible, because of course studies as well. But like now we have, like, I mean, I'm trying to really um polish my life of faith more, like every day, because um we're all going through things in life, and sometimes those challenges in life drags us down, and our life of faith as well declines if you really have no like self-confidence, or stuff like that. So yeah, so like also True Mother said, now everything depends on how we should fulfill our responsibility. And as a second gen as well, I am like trying, I mean, I have to do my best to prepare the future environment for my future generations, which is we have to bear, like, I'm the fruit of my parents, and I have to also bear my own fruit as well. And mm, like how could we achieve like one family if within my own self I cannot find peace within me, or stuff like that. So yeah, it's today's yeah, so for today's Hunduke reflection, it's really again a wake up call for me to really concentrate on my responsibility as a second gen and stand out for it. And yeah, I mean, right now standing up here as a second gen, I really have to engrave into me that you cannot just be a second gen without doing anything. So we have to also you cannot just hold a title just because you're a second gen. That means like you already know, like your life of faith is polished and stuff like that. I have to work hard for it. So yeah, I think my parang baon would be like polishing and understanding more my life of faith and taking up my responsibilities as a second gen as well. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ate Jin Young, for your wonderful reflection. So we don't have final guidance for today, but we have few announcements. So let me welcome to the floor Miss Yev.
Thank you so much, Sister Avery. Good morning to all our leaders and brothers and sisters. Today, we will be having our HJ Chonbo Asia Pacific online event at 1:50 p.m. For those who registered and did not receive email confirmation, please email us at hjcbfields@gmail.com. It will be uh, stream live via Zoom for those who registered only. Thank you. Then next, uh, tomorrow we will be having a investiture and graduation ceremony for the 3-day pastoral conference for our leaders who completed the 3-day pastoral conference. It will be at 11 a.m. So with this, we will not have a morning devotion, but we will start our Sunday service at 8 a.m. Again, we will not have our morning devotion, but we will start our Sunday service at 8 a.m. We would like also to invite everyone to join us in investiture and graduation ceremony for our church leaders and religious leaders tomorrow. And at 2 p.m., we have also the ordination ceremony. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Adayev. We will be proceeding to our closing prayer to be led by Ms. Julissa Carias.
Let us pray, brothers and sisters. Good morning, our dear Heavenly Parents, and to our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Once again, we are grateful for this new day, another morning devotion and spiritual guidance that was led by our national leader that really fed our spiritual bodies once again and could realize another set of new realizations into ourselves. We are always grateful every single morning that you use our spiritual leader, our national leader, to as an instrument in order to educate and inspire us in different ways in our lives. To start our new day once again, I hope that we can all be wise enough to use this time and day to the fullest, not just doing the things that we want, but also to dedicate our lives to our tasks and responsibilities centered on our heavenly parents and true parents. We are always very grateful and thankful for your continuous guidance and protection to each and every one of us, both spiritually and physically. We are always grateful for your blessings, starting from the littlest ones and to all of the big blessings that you have been giving to each and every one of us. And we are also grateful to all of our frontliners too, who are continuously working hard. And we are always grateful to be able to start another day very wonderfully together with you, our dear Heavenly Parents and true parents. Thank you for this new day, another opportunity in order to grow ourselves in different ways. And thank you for the wonderful sunshine that you have given to us that rise in all of our houses in front of our houses every single morning. Thank you so much. And I pray in report my name, Julie Zacharias, second generation member of the Blessed Family, Jew.
Let us now offer our individual prayer. Thank you very much to all our dear leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters for being with us for our morning devotion. Our morning today doesn't end here because today is indeed a very special day. Our very own Regional Vice President of Asia Pacific 2, Dr. Julius Malikdem's birthday. Before going to our celebration, I will give the floor to our second MC for this morning, our dear national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halo.
Thank you very much, Iri, and all our beloved brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining our Handuke. So today, truly a very special day for all of us. Let us really join our hearts and hands together to celebrate this special day, even just virtually. So let's really have this day for our Regional Vice President, Dr. Julius Malikdem. So now I would like to begin our program. I would like to ask everyone, let us going to sing. We're going to sing happy birthday to for our Regional Vice President, and with our cake also from the national headquarters. So I would like to request to highlight. So brothers and sisters, all the central families, let us sing together and really greet our beloved Regional Vice President, Dr. Julius Malikdem. So let's sing together.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. So now we are going to watch a video presentation prepared by our technical team. So let us all enjoy this video.
This is now also the time that we have to become closer in our hearts, in our relationship with God. In these times of social distancing, our hearts are becoming closer. Humanity is becoming one.
Dr. Julius Malikdem. We wish you good health and spirit and carry your vision for heavenly parents and true parents. We love you so much from HPHC family. Woo!
We wish you more good health and more celebration to enjoy. We wish you more victories to come, and we are truly grateful for your love and dedication for heavenly parents and true parents. We wish you good luck. Mabuhay. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday to our Regional Vice President of FFWPU Asia Pacific 2, Dr. Julius Malikdem. Happy birthday po, sir!
Happy birthday to you, our very brilliant and artistic Vice President of Asia Pacific 2. are very certain that in your birthday today, Heavenly Parents remember how excited they are to put their trust on you. Thank you so much for your unchanging filial heart towards heaven. We love you from Bohol Center Family! Woo! Happy birthday, Dr. Julius Maligden from FFWPU NCR Family!
Happy birthday, our beloved Kuya Julius Maligden!
From Diretso Family, kami ay buong puso bumabati ng happy birthday to our beloved Dr. Julius Maligden.
Happy birthday!
Our Kuya Julius Maligden.
Happy birthday! Enjoy your day po. God bless.
Happy birthday, Sir Julius! Greetings from HPHC family! Happy birthday, Sir Julius! We love you! Happy birthday! Kamsahamnida! Kamsahamnida! To our dearest HPHC-FFWPU Vice President, Dr. Julius Maligden, happy birthday! From HPHC family, Education Department family, and Region 4A!
Dearest Sir Julius, on behalf of the Blessed Children Department of the Philippines, happy birthday!
From the Philippine National Headquarters, we are forever thankful and grateful for your undying love and support. Kamsahamnida! Saranghamnida! Happy birthday, Sir Julius! Woo!
Honorable Vice President of Asia Pacific 2, Reverend Julius B. Maligden, happy birthday po, sir. On behalf of all PhilJAP Chombo couples, PhilJAP leaders, PhilJAP blessed families, and PhilJAP second generations, we wish you a happiest birthday on your celebration, sir. Thank you so much for guiding us towards the alignment of our true parents and your full support for the Providence in Asia Pacific. Once again, happy birthday, stay safe, more healthy, and long live po. Ogmansi and mabuhay from Filipino-Japanese Community, Japan.
Hello, Kuya Julius. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for all your unimaginable dedication in all aspects of the Providence in the country. Thank you very much po for being a remarkable elder and leader.
On behalf of IYSP Pilipinas and WCAR Philippines, we are very happy and proud to have you, and we will continue to advance IYSP and WCAR for the sake of the national restoration and to support the Providence in Asia Pacific and in the world. Thank you once again and happy birthday.
In behalf of all brothers and sisters of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community Family Federation for World Peace and Unification Philippines, it's a great honor for me to greet our beloved Vice President, Dr. Julius Maligden, a very happy 52nd birthday. We are truly grateful to have you as our national leader for 8 years in our country and now our Vice President in Asia Pacific Region 2. You are truly a filial son of our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Whenever you speak, we can always feel that Heavenly Parent and True Parents are speaking through you. You are truly an amazing leader that we all look up to. You are truly a person that overflows with love and wisdom. We are always amazed and truly impressed with all your words of guidance. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. With your great leadership supporting our regional president, we will surely realize Channel Group in our region and in our nation of the Philippines. Once again, happy 52nd birthday. We wish you and your family more success, greater happiness, and a healthy, long life. Thank you very much.
Looking forward that we can work together continuously for the establishment of Channel Group, not only in the Philippines, but also for Asia Pacific too, and for the world. Happy birthday, our very own
Happy birthday.
Dr. Julius
Cheers. We love you.
On behalf of blessed families and all brothers and sisters from Indonesia, I would like to wish a very happy and blessed birthday to our beloved Reverend Dr. Julius Malikdem. And we look forward to working together with you more powerfully as to bring more substantial results for our beloved Heavenly Parent and true parents. Congratulations and adieu.
We are very happy to celebrate your birthday today. Wishing you a happy birthday, and we are very grateful to you for your dedication and contribution for God's providence, for Heavenly Parents and true parents. And also, we are very grateful for your contribution as our sub-region president. Saranghayo! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. We wish you happiness.
We wish you success.
And we wish you good health.
Happy birthday and Saranghayo!
Happy birthday, Reverend Julius, and thank you for your investment. I'm always inspiring of your passion and your sacrifice and sincere devotion. Especially you are as the elder brother, you embrace and you share love to our brothers and sisters and support leaders always. Reverend Julius, let's unite together with our true mother. Let's unite with our President Masaichi Hori, all leader, all blessed families of Asian Pacific region too. Let's offer the victory, happiness to our Heavenly Parents and true parents. I hope you and your family will receive a lot of blessing, and also you will have a grateful moment. Thank you very much. God bless you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to our Regional Vice President, Dr. Julius Malikdem. Thank you so much for all the love and the guidance, your hard work in the Philippines, for loving our second generation. All our family members is now spreading all throughout the Asia Pacific and the rest of the world. We hope that we can view a world that has many Dr. Julius Malikdem, so we can restore not just our nation but the world. Once again, happy birthday, Ninong, Dr. Julius, and we hope that we can bring more victory for our Heavenly Parents and our true parents together with you in this lifetime. Happy birthday! 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
Happy birthday, Reverend Julius. We are so really grateful to celebrate your birthday with you, at least virtually. We wish we were in the Philippines, but we are really happy to work with you. I'm particularly really amazed at your ability to present ideas very clearly and artistically when you speak. Again, we are happy to have you as our leader and work with you, and happy birthday.
Thank you for all that you're doing for Heavenly Parents' Providence.
We love you.
Congratulations, our Vice President, Julius Malikdem. Oh, I'm very happy to celebrate our Reverend Julius Malikdem. He's a genuine genius for all providential work, and also he's very humble, and also gentleman. And more than that, the most important thing is he is a filial son of heavenly parents and true parents. Again, congratulations for your birthday, and heaven will give you a great fortune and good health. Thank you very much. Congratulations!
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much for that amazing video, and really the love coming from all brothers and sisters. Truly, our regional vice president is truly an amazing person of heavenly parent and true parents. So in our hearts, we are truly moved, and actually we cannot express in words how grateful we are to have our regional president really guiding us, our nation, for so many years. So anyway, thank you so much to all our beloved brothers and sisters for your warm hearts of greetings. So today, we are now coming to the peak of this moment. We'll be listening from the message of our beloved Regional Vice President. So let us all welcome our birthday celebrant for today. Let's welcome our Regional Vice President, Dr. Julius Manikdam, for his message.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much to all brothers and sisters for your greetings, both in the video, here in the Zoom, and everywhere. And I really appreciate the greetings. And thank you to our national leader, Kuya LA, to all our leaders, the leadership of our Philippine movement. I'm so grateful to all our elders, Chonbo families, all our blessed families, brothers and sisters, wherever you are. So I really sincerely thank you all. Today I celebrate my, thank you. Today I celebrate my 52nd birthday. So actually, ano pa yun? That sabi nga nila, the 50s is the youth of the old age. So although nasa old age na, pero nasa youth pa yun na category. So anyway, looking back for the past 51 years in my life, I spent more than half of my life already in the movement, attending our heavenly parents and true parents. And everything that I have received, actually I owe everything from our heavenly parents. So all the responsibilities, of course, all the blessings that I receive, everything comes from our heavenly parent. And in fact, in our life of faith, that should be our attitude. Anything that comes to our life, whether it's a blessing or challenges, all of these are actually coming from our heavenly parents. So when we acknowledge that point in our life, then the more we will become grateful. So that's why I think I started actually this day full of gratitude. Anyway, there are many things still that we need to do in the guidance from our true parents today, that really we have to accomplish everything in our lifetime. That is the main message that was given to us. We don't have to postpone our responsibilities, especially for our first generation. When we think of what we can leave behind to our second generation, to the future generations, we cannot postpone our responsibility. So we have to really accomplish everything so that the second generation, the future generation, will inherit this victory and build upon this victory. So that was the main message given to us by our true parents today, this morning, morning devotion. So anyway, thank you very much for sharing with me this special day, and I really appreciate it. And from the bottom of my heart, again, please receive my deepest gratitude in behalf of my family, my wife, Ate Ayako, our daughter, Rita Chang. So we really thank everyone, all brothers and sisters, for your beautiful, wonderful greetings and sending your love in this special day. So kamsahamnida to our Philippine movement, to all the leaders from Asia Pacific who greeted me, to our President Hori, Vice President Ronnie. So all of you, I love everyone. I love you all. Please take care, and let's offer more victories to our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you so much to our Regional Vice President, Dr. Julius Malikdem. Let's give him a big round of applause once again. Thank you very much for all your investment, all the things that you have done for all of us, for our country, especially for Heavenly Parents and true parents. We're really grateful. So now we will going to maybe have 3 cheers of Ong Manse. I will going to lead, and then after that we're going to have group photo, and then we're going to close this special celebration. So please join me in doing 3 cheers of Ong Manse for our Heavenly Parent, for true parents, for the firm settlement of Channel Group, and for the more success of our Regional Vice President in his 52nd birthday. So please join me. Let's join together our hearts. Are you ready? Let's bring victory for our Heavenly Parent, Ong Manse. Let's bring victory for our true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind, Ong Manse. For the firm settlement of Channel Group, Ong Manse. Victory for our beloved Regional Vice President's 52nd birthday, Ong Manse. Thank you so much, beloved brothers and sisters. So please, I would like to request you to open your cameras and let's have a group picture. This is our technical team. Art, Hamida, our Vice President, Julius. And then let's do for Vision 2027. Sumni. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. So once again, happy birthday, Sir Julius. Thank you so much po. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday po! Thank you so much!
Dr. Julius. Happy birthday, Brother Julius. More celebrations to come. Fighting and good power.
Thank you so much. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
you.